Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just finished watching The Real Housewives of Potomac. When I tell y'all, honestly, y'all, I really think this has probably been the funniest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Like, I was like, well, at least this season, I was laughing so hard when I was watching that shit. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, Chris and Candace are in the kitchen, in their kitchen talking. Candace is ready to move. Chris basically lets her know that they shouldn't base everything off of the now. You know, don't be so quick to make a move based off the issues that really Candace and her mom are going through. What it comes down to is pretty much Chris can't afford to move off no chopped beef sandwiches and no potato salad at the moment. The truth of the matter is they should have took that $200,000 that they spent on that wedding and went and bought them a house. I don't care what nobody say. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that you don't have a place to call your own, but you had $200,000 sitting in your account, and instead of you going to buy you a home with your man, you decided to take that $200,000 to have a fucking wedding. And now you homeless. And your mama just went upside your head with her purse. That was and I guarantee you, if it came down to it, I bet you Chris would have rather have taken that money, went and bought a house, but Candace was the one who really wanted that wedding. Dumb. Y'all wouldn't even be going through this right now if you would have took that money and went and bought you a house. But she wanted that wedding so bad, now she get knocked upside her head with a purse at a party in front of everybody. Now, Candace goes to say that she was at some engagement with her mother, and they pretty much got into an argument, and her mother went upside her head with her purse. Look, we about to have a real conversation right now, okay? I grew up in the country, and I know exactly what people say when they mean, like, I've gotten into arguments with family members before because I was letting them know that, remember the whole thing with Tommy a while ago? Tommy of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had got into like this big altercation, not even altercation, she was beating on her daughter pretty much, throwing her daughter into a locker. And some people I know were pretty much just like, you know, I think it all crossed, I'm not going to lie and say, it didn't cross my mind like, what did the daughter do? Because that crossed my mind too. And then I had to realize that no matter what your daughter did, or what she did in that moment, did it really call for her to be thrown into a locker? So you mean to tell me your daughter did something so bad that you felt the only way to solve the situation was to throw your daughter into a locker? And my whole thing is, with parents, especially black parents, they have this thing of ownership over their kids. Like, you're my child, you have to do what I say. Well, the truth of the matter is the majority of us got here on an accident, okay? Let's just be honest. You think my mama planned to have me at the age of 16? No, she didn't. She was fucking in high school, got pregnant by my daddy, and had a baby. That's what happened. Let's just call it for what it is. But for some reason, black parents have this thing of ownership. And if you're my child, you do what I do what I say, and I can treat you like shit, and you can't do nothing about it. Well, sweetie, I'm here to tell y'all. I'm not going to say my mama because I would never hit my mama back. But if my mama hit me as a grown-ass man, she can pretty much go ahead and delete my number. Straight up. If my daddy hit me as a grown-ass man, I'm knocking his ass back. Straight up. We fighting. You're not going to disrespect me, hit me like I'm some child. And it's one thing if you spank on a child because, you know, you tap a child on the hand, tap a child on the butt, that's one thing. But to go around here and hit your grown-ass daughter with a purse in front of people and think that it's okay, and to see that people are actually saying, well, that's her mother. You only have one mother. Well, bitch, you only got one daughter. Well, she actually got 2. And if you ask me, that other daughter really don't fuck with Dorothy. Dorothy is trifling. Do y'all remember how Dorothy used to fat shame her other daughter on national television, cable television? Some people think that Dorothy only got Candace. No, Dorothy got 2 kids. She got Candace and she got the other girl. And the other girl really don't fuck with her. She just deal with her because that's her mama. And they need her money for their hair business. Y'all forgot about the other daughter, huh? I didn't. If my mama was to hit one of my sisters and one of my sisters hit my mama back, I wouldn't say nothing. Because at the end of the day, my sisters are 30-something-year-old women with kids and husbands, with boyfriends. You think you about to go around and hit people just because, oh, I'm the mama and I can do what I want to do to you, and I don't care how old you are. If I hit you, you can't do shit about it. Or be damned if I can't. If you hit me, I'm knocking your ass the fuck back, straight up. Ain't no questions asked. If my daddy was to ever hit me, we gon' fight like 2 niggas in the street. It ain't no questions asked. Like, nigga, I'm a grown ass man. But see, this is the thing. Candace is scared to put her foot down to her mama. Really put her foot down to her mama, cause she knows she need that money. Cause she know them chopped beef sandwiches and them real plates that Chris selling down the street ain't gonna cut it. It's not gonna keep up the lifestyle that Candace is used to. But at some point, Candace, you're gonna have to grow the fuck up and tell your mama, fuck you, fuck this money. Me and my man, we're gonna go get us a condo on the other side of town, and we're gonna be all right until we can get our dream house. But she's not gonna do that, because Candace is more worried about keeping up the lifestyle than she is about having her own goddamn integrity and making sure that her and her man ain't gotta ask nobody for shit, put up with no shit from nobody, including her goddamn mama. Girl, her mama hit her with a purse. Hit her with a purse in public. That's what even make it work. Like, I'm not saying it's acceptable if Dorothy would have did it behind closed doors, but the simple fact that you did this in public in front of people lets you know that Dorothy really don't give a fuck, and she really do think that she owned Candace. I bet you she wouldn't hit that other. To me, the difference between Candace and that other daughter, the other daughter give me, if Dorothy hit that other daughter with a purse, I guarantee you that daughter would have slapped the dog fuck out of Candace. I mean, out of Dorothy. Anyways, Chris is coming out with a cookbook, so they're having like a dinner party for them to taste the food. Chris is actually a cook. From what I gather, Chris can cook, but I didn't know that he actually cooked. I thought that he just, had a restaurant. Ashley, Giselle, and Robin. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh, Ashley, Giselle, and Robin go on a walk. Ashley is performing at the Virginia Gay Pride. I don't understand how, girl. How? Who invited you? I say it got to be some white people. It got to be the white pride, because the niggas ain't inviting no Ashley to sing that song at no gay pride, girl. Girl, we gonna invite Kaya, because we need Kaya to sing My Nigga My Bag. We might, we not inviting no Ashley though. Okay? They're gonna invite Kaya way before they invite Ashley, even though, Kaya. Anyways, child. Giselle lets Ashley know that Candace said that Ashley and Michael were faking, grieving about the loss of their unborn child. She had a miscarriage. I didn't want to say this, but I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to sound a little tacky. Look, I'm not going to lie. When Ashley grabbed that microphone at Monique's rainbow party, I rolled my eyes too. I did. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all see I'm nervous. I'm over here clicking. I went to the dentist. So, whenever you go to the dentist give you a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and some floss. Girl, okay, listen. I'm not gonna lie, straight up. Bitch, I rolled my eyes too. When Ashley grabbed that microphone at the party, I grabbed my eyes. And I was like, oh girl, this bitch about to put on. I'm not saying that they didn't feel some type of way about the loss of their child. However, I just want to know, where did these feelings come from, especially from Michael. Like, Michael, just the other day, bitch, you didn't want to have no children all of a sudden. I really want to know what made him have a change of heart. That's what I want to know. Giselle also lets let them know what Candace said about Monique. Now, as you can tell, who's the common denominator of all of this mess? Candace. Let me just say something. Ain't nothing wrong with being messy. We all gonna be messy a little bit. And just the truth of the matter is, there's no way that you can be in reality TV and keep a job and not be a little bit messy. It ain't gonna work if you ain't just a little bit messy. The thing is, if you're gonna be messy, bitch, you got to have your information correct, okay? You can't be messy and be spreading lies and messy and having the information wrong. Because that's when people gonna not like you. But if you messy and you telling the truth, people might just respect you just a little bit. Well, like, the bitch ain't lying. She might be a little bit messy. He might be a little bit messy, but he ain't got the shit wrong. Candace really low-key getting the shit wrong. You see what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the whole Amistad thing with Monique. We'll get into that later. And then it's like every time some shit that happens with some mess, it's because Candace said this. Candace said that. So anyways, Giselle lets them know that what Candace said about Monique, and then she goes to say that Katie looks better than Monique on her best day. Now, girl, let me just say something. Does Monique get on my nerve? Yes. Does Monique? I remember one season, I think it was last season, when Monique was just like, ooh, when she was there trying on those dresses, and she was like, ooh, let me be careful. Oh, sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling my phone. When she was talking about the dress being expensive or something like that. Anyways, child, she says Katie looks better than Monique. Now, baby, let me tell y'all something. I like Katie. Y'all know I've been saying, I think I was one of the only few that said they like Katie. But I try to stay away from a woman's looks. You know, I say a bitch look a mess, but I'm not just gonna go in. Katie don't look better than Monique. Bitch, do y'all be seeing Monique in them confessionals, bitch? Monique is gorgeous. The one with the blazer and over the braid coming off her shoulder, Monique is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Do you hear me? She might not have the best style sometimes. You know, sometimes she do give me mama tease. But Katie don't look better than a Monique, bitch. Now that's one thing you a lie. You talking about Katie that walk around here and can't never get her wigs together. Katie who walked in the first scene we had from her this season. She walked in with a scarf on her head because she said her head looked a mess. No. Anyways, Ray and Karen go dancing. Ray old ass girl. That was just a cringe-worthy scene to me. I guess Karen called herself trying to get some, I don't know, girl. I just felt like, Karen, stop, because you making Ray look foolish. Monique does a maternity shoot underwater. Girl, I don't too much care for maternity shoots. I feel like it's a lot, but girl, y'all love them, and I'm not the one who having babies, so y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do. Ashley stops by, and they start to talk about the whole what Giselle told her about Katie, about the whole. Candace told Giselle what Monique said about Katie, I guess, being Amistad. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard what's her name? Monique say that, I did not think of slavery. I honestly didn't. Like, I really thought that it may have been a dumb joke, but I thought exactly what she said. Like, Amistad give us, like, when you look at Katie from the first season versus Katie now, it really is like two totally different people. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it the way that Candace took it. But everybody, you know, can look us up differently. Hold up. Oh, Giselle is buying a house. You know what's so crazy? When Giselle was first talking about the house, I thought she was trying to do what Robin was doing. That's how I took it. I took it as though she was basically going to buy a house and try to flip it. Like, basically like a flip or flop. You know, like HGTV. That's what I thought. But no, Giselle is actually buying the house for herself. When she started talking about the kids' rooms, I was like, oh, this is her own house. Oh, okay. That might be a little bit less stressful, I guess. She looked like she gonna be in the woods. Y'all, could I live in the woods? I don't know. I probably could. But I would have to, you know what I don't know. I would have to feel safe, though. If that makes sense. You know, some people can live in the woods and they be the only house out. The closest house to their house is 10 miles out. Like, no, not like that in the woods. Like, I'm in the woods and another house is probably like, you know, like on the other side of the woods. But not like too close to my shit. Just in case if I throw a party, I want nobody complaining about noise. Because the last thing I'm going to do is buy a house and the bitch tell me I got to turn my music off. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Now, apartments and condos, yes, I believe that. I know I'm getting all off subject. Apartments and condos, yes, I believe people should be a little bit more, I can't think of the word. What's the word? A little bit more, I can't think of the word. Basically, you don't need to be blasting all that fucking music when you living in a townhouse, a condo, an apartment. In a house, I just feel like I know I'm gonna need some space between my house. Cause like I said, if I throw a party, I'll be goddamn if a nigga come knock on my door telling me, "Can you quiet down?" Quiet down, bitch. You know how much I'm paying for this mortgage over here, girl. So I will say I do need to have some space. I don't know about how much space. Anyways, I got way off subject. So Ashley and Michael are getting the pool table removed from their living room because they plan on having this child. I said, girl, Ashley, are you 8 months pregnant? Or girl, no months pregnant. I just feel like something as easy as a removal of a pool table. I think, girl, they could have really did that. Like, if she was pregnant 7 months, 8 months, okay, I get it. The baby about to come. We need to go ahead and start getting everything prepared. Even even if she found out she was pregnant. But girl, you ain't even pregnant. Anyways, child. Michael shades Candace because she lets him know that Candace is having, I guess, a dinner at her house. And he said, what do you mean Candace's house? They bought a house. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. Robin is I don't know why people thought that Robin did not want Juan like that. Robin wants to be with Juan, marriage and all. Do y'all remember that episode, like I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, when Robin told Juan she loves him like 3 or 4 times and Juan never said it back, and then he finally said it the last time before he hung up the phone? Robin is an idiot, I'm sorry. And then she tries to blame it on the fact that the kids Google. Like, do I think the kids asked her, oh, you and daddy are divorced? Yes, I do believe. I can see a kid asking that. But do I really think that they give a fuck that their mom and daddy are divorced? No. I think they probably would care more about if mommy and daddy lived in different houses. Yes, I could see that being something that the kids could constantly ask, like, why are y'all living in different houses? Why can't y'all be together? I could see that, but to really try to put the fact that you and Juan need to make a decision on if you're going to be married or not on the kids, girl, you full of shit. Your kids ain't put that much pressure on you to decide if you and Juan should get married again. You want to get married to Juan because you want to get married to Juan, and Juan don't want to be married to you because why? You free pussy, okay? He can fuck you anytime he wants to. He can go half on the goddamn bills, and he can still go out there and fuck with other bitches. Y'all know Juan fucking with other bitches, right? Y'all do know that, right? I don't know that for a fact, I just think so. Monique meets up with Candace at a restaurant. She says that Candace never has any clothes on. I'm going to say that is kind of true. You know what? I don't have a problem with the way that Candace dresses, but I'm not going to lie. Like, when I was like, Candace, where you going? Like, you at this somewhat of a, not fancy, but it's, you know, if you looked at the people in the background, people like to have on suits, you know, dresses. Then here you come with these cut off shorts, a leather hat on, some dark lipstick, your shoulders out. Like, girl, you could at least put some jeans on and a cute pair of heels, took the hat off. I think she would have fit in. But the simple fact you walk in there with this leather hat on, some dark lipstick, off the shoulder shirt, booty shorts, probably some high top tennis shoes, girl, you look a mess. Anyways, they talk about the whole Amistad thing. Monique brings up the fact that Candace is basically picking what she says apart, like her mother picks her apart. You know, Candace doesn't like that. They have a, you know, they just have a civilized conversation, nothing too off the, you know, off the scale. Now, bitch, let's get to this party, because that's what I really want to talk about, bitch. Baby, this dinner party was hilarious to me. I was giggling the whole. Do y'all know how many times I rewinded certain scenes because I needed to see again just to make sure. Robin is the first one to arrive. I'm surprised because Robin is always the last one. Giselle arrives second. Giselle looks a mess. Giselle reminds me of Kenya Moore. Y'all know Kenya Moore is my fave housewife of all time. But I remember when Kenya first got on Housewives, Kenya could not dress to save her life. Then you could tell clearly she got a stylist because Kenya started killing them scenes, okay? That's who Giselle reminds me of, Kenya's first season on Real Housewives of Potomac. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Giselle, you need a stylist ASAP because you can't dress yourself. So anyways, they arrive. Basically, Giselle is hungry. She asks, basically, can her and Robin have something to the first ones to arrive? Chris gives them some purple potato skins. Giselle is, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? That was so funny. I was like, I know the purple skins ain't that goddamn good. They probably were. Purple potato skins, that's what they were. Then she said something about Candace and Chris Brown dick. Then she says about what Candace probably does like the dick because she don't like to eat that much. Now girl. Robin asks Candace, basically, why does she have such a hard-on for Ashley? Then Candace basically brings up the dick-sucking comment. Robin pretty much was fucked up that night. And Robin said she thought she heard him say something, but she was so gone off that shit. Let me stop saying shit, because when we say shit when we say he on that shit, we mean drugs in the country. That's what my grandmother them say. You know he on that shit. Robin was going off that liquor that she couldn't really say it in stone that this is what Michael said, but she thought she heard it, but she didn't really know, so she didn't really say anything to anybody. She didn't even tell Giselle. Even Giselle was like, bitch, you didn't tell me? Like, that's how gone Robin was and how much she didn't really remember and she didn't want to mention it. But then Chris was like, yeah, he said it, because remember, I looked at you like, did he just say that? Because Chris said he said something about I would suck on his sausage. But I think Robin and Candace are saying basically, at the end of the day, Michael said that he was gonna suck on somebody's dick, and everybody pretty much think that it's Juan's dick. Hold up. So Giselle is like, so Michael Darby said he was a suck dick. Michael Darby said he was gonna suck dick. Yes, girl. He said he was gonna put that BBC down his throat. That's what he said, girl. So Monique comes and Giselle tells her, I don't have time to be worried about Monique. We got some hot off the press penis sucking news. Look, this is the thing. All the ladies arrive. Let's get it. Okay, all the ladies arrive. Chris is cooking, and whatever he's cooking, it has alcohol in it. And he asks Monique, basically the food has alcohol in it. Do you want some or not? I thought that was really, really nice that he let her know. She tells her no. She tells him no. And then Candace took that ball and ran with it. And so she was like, basically, so that kind of got the whole conversation started about drinking while you're pregnant. Now, I have heard, which I'm glad they mentioned this because I actually forgot until they mentioned it, that you can have like a glass of wine or something like that a week, or you can drink, basically you can drink while you're pregnant. I don't know how much you can drink. I don't know if it's only like wine, purple wine, white wine, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's just one glass a week, one glass a day, I'm not sure. But I have heard that you can drink while you're pregnant. So that really does kind of debunk the whole you can't drink, especially while you're trying to get pregnant. But again, I think the way that Ashley set it up like, yeah, I need to make sure remember when she said she was going the holistic route? I need to wear socks. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to change my eating habits. I need to, don't tell Michael that I'm drinking. So the way that she set it up, it did kind of go in line with the whole you can't drink while you're trying to get pregnant. So Ashley brings it up. Her and Candace go at it. Girl, all I know is I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Ashley was getting that goddamn Candace together. I was so disappointed in Candace. Candace had all the ammunition that she needed to set that whole goddamn table on fire. Like, that bitch had that bitch really had the weapons of mass destruction in her bag, and she didn't even pull it out. Girl, as soon as that bitch would have mentioned my mama, girl, mamas, Ashley, sweetie, your mother was living in a house rent-free, and she decided to move out of that house because the sorry ass nigga that she lay beside every night and throw her legs to the moon to wasn't working and wasn't contributing to the bills. So your husband told her that he needs to go or she needs to go. And she decided to move her and your sister into a Red Roof Inn and pay $195.99 a week instead of living in a house rent-free. Your mom is the same bitch who had a nigga have her living in a goddamn tent under 59. And bitch, you got the nerve to talk about mamas and houses? Girl, your husband who wanna suck dick was paying rent for your mama. She's decided to move out that house. Girl, at that point, Candace would have hit that bitch with the truth. Your mama was living in the house rent free. She decided to move out because of a motherfucking nigga who had her living in a tent under the freeway and decided to move into the Red Roof Inn and pay $199.95 a week with your sister and that nigga. Your husband, who liked to suck dick, was paying her rent, and she threw that all away to be with a goddamn sorry ass nigga. Ashley wouldn't have known what to do. But see, you know what Candace did? Don't you talk about my mother. Don't you talk about my mother. This your mama's house. This your mama's house. Ashley was getting Candace together, and Candace couldn't do nothing but just bang that goddamn butter knife against that table. Bitch, if you don't get Ashley together, if you don't shut that shit down real fast, Ashley, bitches like Ashley, as much as I love Ashley, you always got to be 10 steps ahead of a bitch like Ashley. Cause Ashley don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't give a fuck either. As soon as you heard, cause she didn't say nothing about your mama. She didn't. She called you a sorry ass. She called your husband really a sorry ass nigga low key, cause he got you living in your mama's house. But she didn't say nothing about your mama. She mentioned mama, and at that point, when you heard mama, that should have been your click to go the fuck off. But you didn't do that. You was too caught on your girl. You should have politely got your goddamn wine, sat back in that seat, and it should have been like, girl, what? Mamas. Girl, your mama stay in a Red Roof Inn and pay $199.95 a week because of a nigga. Girl, you should have read that bitch her motherfucking right. Girl, you should have read that bitch her rights. I was so disappointed in Candace, but that Ashley was getting that Candace together. When Candace threw that knife, at Ashley looked at that knife like, did that bitch just throw a knife at me? Yeah, she threw a knife at you, Ashley. That shit was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. Anyways, Candace, girl, do better. Prepare yourself better when you deal with bitches like Ashley. Bitches like Ashley, you already got to have your shit ready. You do. You have to have your shit ready. So if that bitch mention anything, you ready for that hoe. Mamas. You want to talk about mamas, girl? Okay. Man, you want to talk about my man? Let's talk about your man who want to suck on big black dick, bitch. How about that? Ashley wouldn't have known what to do. If Candace would have hit her with that 2-hitter quitter, mama and husband T, she wouldn't have known what to do. That bitch would have been knocked off her game. But see, Ashley, she was so triggered by the fact that she mentioned mama, and she know her mama ain't shit, that she couldn't even think right. You got to be ready, Candace. You got to be ready next time, girl. Anyways, that's the Real Housewives of Potomac. I still have to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Bye, y'all. I'm knocking these videos out, bitch. Bye, y'all.